I'm ready, man.
I'm so ready.
Is Comcast?
If Comcast pulls anything, oh my God, I'm gonna start throwing tables everywhere.
Yeah, man.
Just
Um,
everywhere.
I'm not 100% sure on what is going on
What are you talking about?
with Comcast.
Yeah, I really don't know either, to be honest. It's fairly not cool at all.
Pretty much fairly not cool at all. So, yep. Just wait to get into this game.
Alright,
And, okay.
I got this. Spawning at the top position on Icy Cup Test Bud, we have the Orange Zerg. He is
Ace Hawk.
nice on the spot. Spawning on the right side of the map, we have the Red Terran. He is known as
Lava Bunkers. That's hella hard to say in an Asian.
Lava Bankas. He's I think he's Australian too. He said matey.
Oh.
Oh no, Australians definitely don't say matey. They say mate, and pirates say matey.
So, what we know about these players here is both pretty high-level players. Lava Bonkers likes Terran, and he happens to be a pirate.
Okay, good to know.
Quality. So, Ace Hawk seems to be going for a more economic build here. No cooldown yet, thank God.
What? No, pool down. Oh, I think you said cool down. I'm like, what are you talking about? But yes, no pool is down yet at 13 food. So will he be going for the fast expansion? It's a possibility. It's a fairly decent map to do it on. It's very large. Scouting your opponent first is, well, I guess you have a third of a chance of getting it correct the first time.
Half chance. 50-50.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. I meant there's 3 maps, so you're right. 50%. Shut up. Prove me wrong everywhere. Lava Bonkers is going for a 13 gas, so not going to be going for any heavy 2-rats pressure. And Ace Hawk is pretty comfortable with this. I mean, we see him now going for his 15 hatchery, so he's not really going for what Noxon was doing, which was going for that speed first into a really safe opening.
Yeah, and no scouting yet for Lava Bonkers. He's just been in his base, and that actually kind of worries me on this map because depending on the spawns, it is a pretty big rush distance.
Sure.
But I do know that pressuring early as Terran is really, really strong on this map.
Yeah, he's just now scouting, and he will be going in the right direction. He's really not going to see much. It was a 15 hatch out of Ace Hawk, now just getting his pool started. I'm going to assume that Lava Bonkers will be throwing down the factory at 100 gas, not going to be going for the Tech Lab. It kind of is past the standard metagame where you would be getting a Reaper, so I'm sure he'll be throwing down the factory just about at any time, which he did right now.
Yeah, and we see the spawning pool is 15 in-game seconds away from finishing. 2 Marines out for Lava Bonkers, and the factory is just started.
Yeah. And a Tech Lab on the Barretts. I mean, if we want to go with the assumption that they're going to be playing in the same tent of MLG Anaheim, we're going to see Blue Flame Hellions coming out of this, which is not a bad opening at all. I mean, we can conclude that from the very strong win rate for Terran recently with those little stupid Blue Flame things.
Yes, I know there are other adjectives coming to your mind.
I just... Whoa, okay, no, we're wrong. We see a Marauder coming out. Why is that? Why?
I'm not 100% sure. No second gas down yet either.
Yeah, I really don't want to look too much into this because Lava Bonkers hasn't scouted anything that would make him want to go for a Marauder. Only good in TVZ if there are roaches on the field. Absorbing Banelings are kind of irrelevant at this point in the game. People have found out that if you click on the Marine, the Marauders don't even get hit. So I'm really interested in seeing why Lava Bonkers decided to go for this Marauder play. And if I can throw a guess out right now, as he throws on the second Barretts, he's going to be going for a very, very heavy unupgraded Hellion Marauder push. Hellions obviously will deal with any Zergling pressure that may be coming when he decides to attack, and the Marauders might deal with the response of Roaches, which might be what Hawk goes into after seeing what Bonkers is doing right now.
Yeah, and he's going to get all the vision in here. He sees the second barracks. He knows that the reactor is on the factory, and he does have 2 Zerglings outside of Lava Bonker's base, so he'll know when he's moving out.
Yeah, and look in the main base of Ace Hawk, he does have a Roach Horn going down after seeing what was in Lava Bonker's base.
Yeah, Roach War and 2 queens on the low ground, spreading creep well. I am tripping over my words.
I know you are. It's okay, though. So Ace Hawk is preparing for this semi-correctly, but the thing that I really want to talk about is that Lava Bonkers is doing a build that will literally counter anything that happens early game is in TBC, with the assumption that they will deny the Midas coming out. He's going for these heavy Hellion and Marauder count. What can Zerg produce early game, Ben? Let's just talk about this for a minute.
Zerg can produce Zerglings.
Check. Hellions.
And Roaches.
Marauders. Check.
And Banelings.
Marauders. Check.
And we're forgetting drones.
Drones. Okay, well, now his strategy's ruined.
Look at the SoCal drone sitting behind Ace Hawk's mineral line here, just kicking back and chilling, bro.
Yeah, brah. I don't know why he's not doing that.
I don't know. It looks like Lava is just clearing up some of the Zerglings, and he may be moving out now.
He is moving out now. Hellion's leading the fray, taking out this one scouting Zergling, not quite. Ace Hawk knows exactly what's going on. The lair is on the way, so no Midas will be coming out anytime soon. So he's really going to rely on these Spine Crawlers to defend, because these Roaches won't do too much against the Marauder heavy count, and obviously the Zerglings won't be too effective against the Zerglings. So if these Spine Crawlers can stay up long enough, Ace Hawk may be able to defend this.
Yeah, Zerglings will not be very effective against the Hellions. I would like to see Ace Hawk put some Roaches up on the high ground. He can get a little bit of concave.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we see Lava Bonkers going in now, stimming the Marauders. Hellions are taking care of the Zerglings, but Zerglings from the back. Nice flank from Ace Hawk. All the Hellions are going down except for 2, and only Marauders will remain. These Marauders are very low on health. 6 Roaches and a ton of Zerglings popping out right now. That was perfectly defended by Ace Hawk, like 100% perfectly defended.
I was surprised Lava Bonkers didn't just walk up there, see stuff, and leave.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he already forced 3 Spine Crawlers. He forced a ton of units. There is really no reason why he couldn't have decided just to pull back. And now there's a million zillion Zerglings taking out these Hellions right now.
You're very good at counting, my dear sir. And will that supply depot go up?
Supply depot does not go up, and from my experience playing Terran, Marauders do not do that good against Zerglings, and now there are Roaches coming up the ramp. Ben, what is going to happen?
It looks like someone might be shipwrecked.
I don't get it. Oh!
It's a pirate!
Maybe. Funny stuff. So, these Roaches are going to bust through. There's not many SCVs here to repair. Only Hellions out on the field. He needs to target down this supply depot. 1 Marauder comes out, but is that enough to defend? It looks like Hawk is about to pull back, but realized that's only 1 Marauder. I can push through this. Microing his Roaches back pretty well, and now the supply depot decides to fall.
Yeah, and I mean, during that push, Ace Hawk actually produced 11 drones, and he's just probably going to get his Spire up and take his 3rd, then use that production, because he doesn't really want to risk right now. I mean, even the Lava Bonkers does feel like he's safe to expand, which I don't completely understand.
Yeah, I mean, Lava Bonkers just landed his command center down, and he's getting a armory. He's going to need this to defend against the Midas. I mean, that's just common sense. With the lack of Marines, he's not going to have the anti-air unless he gets these Thors out really quick. But something to note, too, is that Ace Hawk is really determined to get these Midas out on the field. He's saving up a ton of minerals and a ton of gas to do this.
This will just rip Lava Bonkers apart.
There's no doubt.
I think a player of Lava Bonkers' caliber is just going to see those Mutas and probably just GG.
Probably just leave. I mean, there's 1 Thor on the way, but Thors are very slow. They're bulky. They can't get around easily, and there's 2 bases now for Lava Bonkers. Whether or not
10 Mutas.
Yeah, 10 Mutas on the way.
10 Mutas, 16 Zerglings. The 3rd base for Ace Hawk is almost finished. It's looking pretty grim. I like what Ace Hawk is doing here with his extra Zerglings, just making sure there's no sneaky expansions.
Yeah, I mean, he's scouting everywhere, making sure that Lava Bonkers is not going past his threshold of, risky play. 11 drones being popped for Ace Hawk. He's macroing very heavily. We have +1 for Mutas. Overlord speed, Roach speed on the way, and Muta's about to hit the natural expansion of Lava Bonkers now.
Yeah, we do have 3 missile turrets, and that might deter these Mutas for a while, but they can walk right into the main and there's no issue.
Yeah, Thor takes out 1 Muta, more Mutas coming into the main base. Missile turret maybe taking down another one, so Lava Bonkers was able to deter the Mutas and take down 2 of them, I believe. So that wasn't as effective, I guess, as we thought it was going to be. So bad call from us.
Yeah, I thought he was just going to kill him right there. Lava Bonkers had a good read on it, and even without seeing the Spire itself, he had a good read on it, got the missile turrets down. So.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting Blue Flame right now, so he's really going to be heavy on this mech play. Really going to have to rely on these Thors, but he is supply blocked right now. So one of these Thors is not being able to be produced right now, and that's really what he needs to focus on. But actually, now I'm looking at it, with that said, Ace Hawk isn't really spending that much on producing mini Mutas right now.
Yeah, I think he's trying to get his economy up. He has 2 spine crawlers on the way. He's spreading creep like a monster.
Yeah.
I think he's just trying to take the map because he knows he's way ahead, and that, I mean, can Ace Hawk move out anytime soon? Not really.
Yeah, so Ace Hawk now has about 400 Overlords moving out of his main base, I believe. It looks like these are just to spread creep. He's spreading them all across the map, making sure no expansions will be taken by Lava Bonkers unless he removes the creep, and that is a huge pain for a Terran player, especially when they're on mech play and it's hard to get rid of those Overlords.
I'm really impressed with Ace Hawk's decision making right here. He knows that he just needs to get to 200 and take the map.
Yeah.
Lava Bonker is looking like he's mounting an attack, but I don't completely agree with this.
No.
Infestor's on the way as well for Ace Hawk.
Not at all. I mean, there's only 2 Thors on the field. These Mutas alone could take out these Thors. So him moving out right now is simply not an option. He does have a 3rd Thor on the way, but is he moving out, or are we just preemptively saying that? I don't know yet.
Well, yeah, I just assume because, yeah, Bunker's empty.
Okay, well,
he is
now,
moving
yeah.
across the map now.
He is moving now. 3 Infestors on the way. A lot of Roaches, a few Zerglings, a Infestor on the field with enough for a fungal growth, and Mutas are now in the main base of Lava Bonkers, taking down this 3rd base that was being produced. Roaches come in, take out the Hellions, and Marauders stem up to take the Roaches out.
Yeah, and actually those are Burrow Roaches as well, so I think he's playing really safe and standard.
Oh no! Losing a lot of Infestors right there. 15 Roaches on the way, 3 more Infestors too, and the Mutas are deciding to come back, hopefully to magic block the Thors. And this is working out a lot better than I thought it would for Lava Bonkers, but as I said, that the 17 Roaches pop, a funnel growth on the Thors, Mutas magic boxing. I don't think there's enough here for Lava Bonkers to prevail, and it's being cleaned up pretty well by Ace Hawk. Could have been done a little bit better, but at the end of the battle, it's 130 supply to 183 with the advantage in Ace Hawk's hand.
Yeah, and there was some missed rallies by Ace Hawk there. He just rallied some of his Infestors straight into the Thors.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Didn't get the Roaches as quickly as he could have. I don't know if he... I think he built too many Overlords and he didn't have enough larvae, but...
Well, with that being said, we have Ace Hawk moving into the natural base. Bunker is up. He's deciding to pull back now. 3 Infestors, only 2 funnel growths ready, though. More Roaches being rallied in, and a few Mutas in the back. Hopefully he doesn't forget about those, because that might be some key units if the Thors get taken out and there's no anti-air.
Yeah, it's a really dangerous game that Lava Bonkers is playing here. I mean, he doesn't have any anti-air, and how many Thors are on the field?
0? Is that correct?
0.
0. Not to mention, we're 18 minutes into the game. 4 bases up for Ace Hawk, 2 up for Lava Bonkers, and his main is almost completely mined out. There's too many SCVs here to make these mineral patches even remotely efficient, I guess is the word for that. I mean, there's 2 with like 400 SCVs on it.
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
my
SCV's idle as well.
Yeah, my counting's perfect this game too. I mean, 400 Overlords, 400 SCVs.
There's hundreds of everything.
Anyway, Roaches coming into the natural. Taint siege up, but there's just too many Roaches. And, I mean, these few Marauders against these Roaches are not going to be nearly efficient enough to take this Roach count out. 150 supply to 180. GG from Lava Bonkers. Well played.